identify new opportunities for the company to play in. And from that come up with business plans which are very exciting for these companies. And 20% of these ideas, the clients are interested in pushing forward. It's a remarkable result. And I think it's partly due to the methodology, partly due to the clients who are saying, I want a great result, but it's also the student body that we select into how to do this.
You talked about the 5-5-5 of the ALP. Do you find that people that come from a different background, not only business or finance oriented, are having more problems when they work on the ALP, or did you find that they actually blend to the project?
The thing which we believe is to be competitive in the future is we need to have diversity and tolerance and respect. So the diversity of people is critical, and the tolerance and respect for other ideas. And so the school continues to force students to work in student teams to do that. And the person who did, let's say, marketing, or somebody who did HR, or somebody who had no business training at all, surprisingly provides inputs into business decisions, which improves the information coming in, and improves the quality of the choices and the decisions that they eventually make. So for us, I think if you are not a financial person, it will be difficult for you to do the math in there, but you will be able to do it. The school will teach you how to do that. And if you are a finance person, you may not enjoy marketing at all and the conversation of market segmentation. But there's another person in the classroom who's done that. And they will together provide a better solution. So here the belief for us is 1 + 1 is not equal to 2. 1 + 1 is 3. And we have to teach our students to recognize that though the other person looks different, dresses different, acts differently, that's the power. Not because they're different, you should not hang out with them. Because they're different, you should hang out with them. Because that's where the power of the diversity of ideas are and the quality of information coming out of that is. Okay. I just want to just show you some images, if I can, just to let you show you how this happens. Sometime in the middle of July, we will bring the whole school together on each of the 3 campuses. And there will be a big event, and all the client companies will come in. That's the CFO of Philips sitting in one of the rooms at Hult International Business School. Here's the students sitting in there. Here's the 150 students getting together, getting ready to actually get this program started. And there's a rah, rah, rah around this thing. This is the beginning of the end of your graduation. It's the beginning because it's the most challenging capstone project you'll work on. And so we get you guys all excited, I hope. And then you'll work together. That's the dean over there with his hands wide apart saying, let's go. If you can see that. And you will have very simple tools. There will be methodologies that we'll provide to you, templates we'll provide to you, so we'll guide you systematically through the process of step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, step 5. At each step there's an output that you have to work on, so we can move the whole team systematically through this. Creation of concepts, business concepts. Again, methodologies to do that, to pull them together. And then finally out of that, you guys will sit somewhere in a boardroom with US flags. Only US Americans can actually go into this particular room, but because of our relationship with BAE Systems, we have got our students sitting in the room presenting to people about contracts and defense contracts and other stuff. But anyway, that's the program itself. What ends up happening at the end is a big celebration, and we see amazing amount of emotion in people. You'll see people getting so happy, some of them will be crying, and I've seen all a range of emotions as they get declared winners or declared losers sometimes, and that's how it goes. I really think this is a special program. It really is. And the fact that we are executing it across 3 campuses will provide opportunity for students to maybe rotate to the right campus where some of the right companies might be. So this year in London, we are looking at Rolls-Royce as one of the partners, Unilever, and we are hoping that we get Cadbury. If we get those 3 companies over there, those are the world's biggest companies in London. Again, it will be a great set of companies to work.
So the idea is that as the next years come by, each city will have those 5 companies. So we're potentially having 25 major companies as partners and hundreds of students working with those companies every year.
So just to support what you just said, in San Francisco, we'll be looking at Hewlett-Packard, we'll be looking at Qualcomm, we'll be looking at some big venture capital fund. But we are going to basically, around the earth, wherever our campuses are, and our campuses are located in some of the most attractive locations in the world, therefore there are some of the most attractive companies in the world. We will have 25 of the world's best companies on a rotating basis working with us on any year. And this is a tremendous opportunity for our students, I think. And it's a tremendous opportunity for our colleagues, our companies who want to work with us, because we provide them a valuable solution, and we provide a great experience for our students as a result through providing a good solution for them. One of the other things I did want to talk about is what we have also been building at the Hult International Business School are centers of excellences. So one of the centers of excellence that we have here at Hult is called the Center for Innovation, Excellence and Leadership. And the idea over here is that as we are a one-year MBA program, we do want to help people get some sort of specialization. And if they want to get specialization, then we can create some certificate programs that students can actually put onto their resume saying, I got certified to be something like a certified project manager or certified innovation manager. So this program that we have put together is 2 of the core classes our students take are already part of the certificate program. And if they were to take an additional class, they will get a certificate in innovation and innovation management. This would be again a differentiator from just an MBA that students would be getting. And similarly, Joe Littman, who has a Center of Excellence for Finance in New York, has now got a certificate program also for the certification in valuation and strategy. And again, this will be an additional course you've got to take, just one more course after graduation to close the certificate. You can add that to this thing. So this is the specialization. If people are seeking for specialization, this is how our centers of excellence will work on. And we are thinking of putting a center of excellence in San Francisco for digital marketing. So people who want to do marketing with Facebook, social networks, and everything else, the specialization will come from that. Okay, any other questions? Hi, Lucy.
Do you have students that have stayed in contact with those companies or came back to you and say, I want to still work with this company after the ALP or after Hult?
Yeah, so there's two measures on this thing. With most of our ALP partners, BAE Systems, for example, has been a partner with us for 3 years. So they keep on coming back because of the fact that they enjoy working with the school and the students and the work that is generated by them. Awesome Sylvania is the same. Pfizer has already asked us, can we be part of this program? Xerox this year is asking us to join the program for the Boston ALP. So from the client side, they want to get engaged and involved. Various students have gone back and interacted with them. Imaginatic, as an example, had actually hired 2 of our students. So Josel Fernandez and Shika Sony were 2 of the students who worked on the Imaginatic project, and as a result, they were able to get a job out of that. But the thing here is, I do not want to emphasize that this is a job program. This is a world-class experience for you to say, I can do anything anywhere in the world, and therefore you should be able to get any job anywhere in the world. Don't look at this as the channel for the job. Look at this thing as putting the story which differentiates you so that you can choose to work wherever you want to work. Very different. Okay? And please keep that in mind. We want to provide you stories and a resume builder which allows you to go anywhere. Don't assume the companies we have chosen are the companies that you should be trying to get a job at. That's just a coincidence that we chose those companies.
During the 7 or 8 weeks program where people work on students work on the ALP, are they dedicated 100% to this